Can you get below 10% body fat and stay there without cardio? The answer is yes, but there is some explaining to do there. So if you're starting off at a high body fat percentage, 30, 35%, maybe even 25%, it's going to take you a lot longer to get there if you don't do cardio. So if you are heavier and you have a lot of body fat to give up, cardio is a good idea for some time. When you're weight training and doing cardio at the same time and you're older, say over 50, over 60, it's very easy for the cortisol levels to get out of hand quickly. And you're always on this balancing act of recovery versus, results. So that's a fine line, and that line gets even more critical as you get older. When you're younger, your body's so forgiving. Your metabolism is very forgiving. Your recovery system is very forgiving. The older you get, the less forgiveness is there from the body. It's just plain and simple. So you can go to the gym and you can, train real hard and do cardio and be very dedicated to it, and maybe not get the results that you're looking for. Same thing with diet. Diet needs to be shifted from the approach that most people have towards food, which is pretty much eating what they want when they want, and getting more intentional about diet. So how do you get intentional? Well, like today is an off day for me from the gym. And I have a different, what I call an off day feed on my off day. So today, my grams of protein are going to land somewhere between 135 to 175, or 145 to 175. And my carbs are going to be somewhere between 140 and 160. My fats are going to be somewhere between 50 and 60. So my overall calories are going to end up somewhere between 1650 on the low side to 1850 on the high side. So now my intention is to eat during the course of the day as many times as possible, no less than every 4 hours and no more than every 2 hours, to get in those macros that I want to get in. So that's how you do it. The more, if you could do it every 2 hours, which not everybody could do that, you got to go to work, you got things you got to do, we all have a life. I'm fortunate, I'm self-employed, I pack a lunchbox, and I can eat every 2 hours if I want to. So on an off day, intentional feed, what I do today is I wake up in the morning, and the first thing I do when I get up is go downstairs and have a shake. Shakes are good because they're fast-acting protein. The protein is going to enter the bloodstream very quickly, enter into the muscles very quickly. You're coming off a fast from sleeping all night, so your body's going to uptake that protein very quickly, and it's going to be happy to have it. 2 hours later, eat about 25 grams of protein. Could be egg whites, chicken. In the morning, normally, if I have time, it's going to be rice or oatmeal with chicken or eggs. And then from there, I have my wraps that I make every day. I use a whole wheat wrap, no seed oil, a whole food type of wrap, or I sometimes just use lettuce wraps. And each wrap, basically, with the Trader Joe's chicken cold cuts, they're lower in sodium, they're organic, and I cut the package in half. Basically, what comes in the package is 36 grams of protein. Cut it in half, so that gives me 18. The wrap is another 2 grams of protein, little smear of avocado mayo. I'm at like 20.5 grams of protein. Every 2 hours, I eat one of those. It's very convenient. I could do it in the car. I could do it anywhere in between appointments. There's just no excuse. There's no problem. So today I have another one at 12, another one at 2, another one at 4, and then I go home and I have my dinner, and then I look at my AI tracking, and it tells me what I need to finish the day out in regards to calories, protein, fat, and carbs. So that's what intentional eating looks like. You have a goal, you break down the meals in such a way, it's not indiscriminate, it's not, oh, I'm hungry, I feel like eating. It's giving the body steady nutrients at steady times, and you actually train the body. And as a result of this, the body fat composition, your whole body composition, I should say, changes, and that's how it's maintained. You're just not taking excessive calories in. Everything's timed and delivered in a way that the body just absolutely loves it. You feel fantastic. There's no energy drops. There's no blood sugar drops. A lot of people might think it's a lot of work, but it really isn't. And it's just easy to just say, it's too much work. Oh, what are you kidding me? And like, it sounds so extreme to people when I tell them what I do. But, it's funny because some people want to hear something different. They want to be in really good shape, but it seems that when you give them the answers on how to do that, they scoff, and they're like, I don't know about that. I still want to have my cheesesteak at lunch, and I still want to have my pizza. And well, you can't have that and have under 10% body fat, even if you go to the gym religiously. We all have that experience of going to the gym. I've been a member at certain gyms for years, and I see people that are there that literally do not look one bit different than they did 5 years ago. I give them a lot of credit because they have the heart to go, and I watch some of them. They train hard, but they're just not getting any results besides just overall fitness. I mean, the body likes exercise. It's good for you. It's good for your tendons. It's good for your ligaments. It's good for your muscles. It's good for your head. But if you want it to be a little more result driven and want to see some improvement to your physique, you're going to have to be a lot more intentional and all encompassing with your program. It can't just be go to the gym and train. You got to go to the gym, you got to train hard, and you got to eat well with intention.